There's a new Pokemon card set coming out that's going to be the greatest Pokemon card set of all time. That's why it's so expensive, right? That's what that means. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, God loves you, and that there is an awesome plan for your life. The newest Pokemon TCG set that's going to be coming out soon is going to be the greatest Pokemon card set of all time. The GOAT of Pokemon card sets. This thing is going to blow everybody's socks off. It's going to be like the speakers that are so loud it blows ladies' clothes off. This set is going to be insane, or at least that's why it's so expensive, right? That's why it's over $200 for a Japanese booster box that should MSRP for around 45 bucks. It's going to be the greatest Pokemon card set of all time, right? The next Pokemon card sets that are going to be coming out to the Japanese market are Clayburst and Snow Hazard. And the prices on these cards are absurd. The only reason these would make sense, it's one of two reasons. It's going to be the best Pokemon card set of all time, or people that are selling cards from Japan over to us have lost their ever-loving freaking minds. You're looking at Clayburst and Snow Hazard that if you go look at some pre-orders of them, Clayburst is being offered up for pre-order over $200 and Snow Hazard over $150 in some places for a 30-pack, 5-card per pack Japanese standard set booster box that MSRPs for $45. Bonkers. But I have some good news for you. I'm going to tell you in this video why it looks like Japan is going to be adjusting and why you should probably not buy these cards yet at these crazy prices unless you just really have the money and you really want them, and why you should wait. I've discussed in previous videos why the Japanese Pokemon card market is so crazy and why even trusted shops like PokeAny.com are in a tight spot because they want to provide the product to their customers, but it's just so insanely astronomically expensive for them to get it that it's just a really weird situation. PokeAny even talked about Clayburst and Snow Hazard and was like, guys, I don't know if I'm going to order this. I would rather you not buy this from me and buy the things from me that are cheaper because it's less risk for me to buy those things. PokeAny is a great place, by the way, if you're looking for Japanese cards or Korean cards. Go to PokeAny.com, use my code Applesauce, get a free booster pack if you want to go check some stuff out. Hey, they got Korean Eevee Heroes, which I'm actually going to be starting doing some giveaways with that. I'll tell you about that later. But it's weird when really trusted sites like that are like, hey, I don't even know if I want you guys to buy this from me because it's way too expensive. Guys, plain and simple, it's too expensive. The price doesn't reflect, it's not necessarily going to be the greatest Pokemon card set of all time. That's the only reason it would make sense, right? It's got to be the best Pokemon card set in the world. It's going to be so dang expensive. That is the equivalent of when Scarlet and Violet comes out, if people were charging $500, $600 for a booster box. That is the same markup. Would you pay $500 to $600 for a Scarlet and Violet booster box? I'd slap my friends on the backside of the head if they've spent that much money on a Scarlet and Violet booster box. That is the equivalent of the markup that we're talking about here. There's no justification for it. And here's the wild thing. I think the price will fall on them pretty rapidly. Check this out. If you go to Pokemon Center Japan, okay, you can go to Pokemon Center Japan. Pro tip, use Google Chrome. Go to Pokemon Center Japan and you can have Google Chrome automatically translate the stuff to English for you so you can navigate through the website. There's a pro tip for you. It's very, very simple to use. But if we go over to Pokemon Center Japan and we look at the listing for Clayburst, they've got it up as a lottery, meaning you can enter, and if you win, they'll let you buy a box. This is how Pokemon Center Japan has been doing a lot of their releases. This is pretty standard operating procedure, but there's something very interesting about this that's different that I want to point you to, that I want to make sure you're looking at. Before I tell you the interesting thing that's going to make y'all want to wait to purchase those Pokemon card sets, I want you guys to know that I have partnered with Drip Shop Live in order to bring you guys some epic giveaways every week on my YouTube live streams. I will be live streaming every Wednesday, dual live streaming on YouTube and on Drip Shop Live to do some live giveaways for you guys. We're going to kick it off next Wednesday with Scarlet and Violet. We're going to be giving away a bunch of Scarlet and Violet. If you guys want to take part and be a part of these giveaways, you can go to the link in my description. You can get right to my profile page. You can RSVP to my streams so you guys don't forget them. Remember, they're going to be dual streamed on YouTube and on Drip. It's going to be a lot of fun. Use the link in the description to RSVP. If you sign up, you'll also get a $15 coupon off your first $30 purchase. And it's a cool way that I'm partnering up with Drip to do some giveaways and have some generosity given back to you guys. So starting next Wednesday, we're going to be doing live streams simulcasted both on YouTube and Drip. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Make sure to sign up via the link in the description below. So here's the reason that I think this is not going to be a huge issue, okay? The thing that Pokemon Center has done in the past is they will do the lotteries and there'll be a specific date that if you win, you'll have it shipped out on this date. And it's usually just one date. But if you go and you look at the Clayburst listing, you'll see where it has 2 separate dates. You have one date that it'll ship out, and then you have another date where more will ship out a few weeks later. That's the same on Clayburst. If you go look at the snow hazard listing, it says the exact same thing. You have a ship out date and then the second round ship out date. If you go look at the little specialty collection box, I think it's kind of like an elite trainer box, sorta ish. Same exact thing. 2 separate shipping dates. Now, because of the fact that the Pokemon Center Japan's lotteries typically only have one ship out date, this tells me something that I think is very, very important. They are going to have so much product that they are going to have 2 waves and 2 ship out dates. So we've seen all these previous sets where Scarlet and Violet was expensive, all this crud's getting really, really expensive, and there's one ship out date on all of these lotteries from Pokemon Center Japan. Them having 2 ship out dates tell me there's 2 waves, tells me there's going to be a lot of product. That tells me about 2 weeks after these sets release, the product is going to plummet. We saw that happen with Triplet Beat. Prices were like $130. Now prices are around $100, maybe even less than $100. This set may not be the greatest set of all time. It might be a really good set. We might have a whole heck of a lot of fun with it. Not worth $170 to $220 a box. It's crazy town. The simple fact that the Pokemon Center Japan has the 2 separate ship dates for the lottery winners tells me that there's going to be a lot more quantity, and they're going to have 2 separate waves that are coming back to back, staggered out, and those prices are going to go down to probably something a whole lot more manageable, hopefully around $70 or $80 a box, which would make sense to double retail from Japan to get over here. That makes a lot more sense. It might not be the greatest set of all time. It will be a fun set, but make sure to pay attention to those things. Go over to Pokemon Center Japan, use the Google Translate, go look at things and find all that out and look at it for yourself, so you're not blowing 5 times retail on a stinking booster box. That's a crazy amount of money. I can't imagine that that's going to be sustainable. I would imagine that a lot of people are not going to order this booster box at that price. We're going to see a rapid decline on the price pretty darn quick after it releases. So all exciting. All these new cards are exciting. The giveaways that I'm going to be doing simulcasted on YouTube Live like I usually used to do on YouTube Live and on Drip Shop. That's really, really exciting. But something else that's really exciting is that video right there. I think you'll enjoy it. And like I always say, my friends, find somebody to love and serve today and be the change you want to see in the world. See you next time.